Originally, I went to play softball in college in Kansas. Just really lost myself and completely turned 180 into who I was. And I went off into a lonely and not fun and dark path. And I met my boyfriend at the time there. And I ended up having my daughter with him back when I was 20. So we grew up going to church in San Diego. It was kind of more of like it really was like check the box off type of thing, you know. I was more interested in my softball tournaments that were after church or where we were going later that night, you know, for dinner or whatever. And it was kind of just something we did, you know. As soon as I walked into Amarillo Fellowship, it just felt different, you know. It felt like it feels like home, you know. Yeah. It's just me and my daughter, you know. I was like, let's go, Paige, we're going to church, and she's 5, and so we came, and I really wanted to make more friends that were in the church, and I really wanted some friends that I could, you know, relate to and, you know, talk to them about God and just share my struggles and so one of the first messages that I heard Pastor Richie talk about was small groups. That was one of the first Sundays that I came. And so I was like, oh, that's perfect. Like, I've been looking for some friends, like, come on. And so that's when I went to the back, and you guys had the whole thing set up of all the different small groups and stuff like that. And so, I was like, all right, I'm in. Like, I was like, I'm in, let's do it. And so I joined and I went, came back, just a couple Sundays after that. I really felt like he was just straight talking to me in one of the services, you know, how people think that. And so I had raised my hand at the end of the service about how, you know, I've always kind of known this idea of God and been kind of there but not in it, you know. And so I raised my hand, and then that day I went and picked up the What's Next pamphlet, and I was like, all right, I'm excited. Like, what's next? Let's do it. Like, I'm finally feeling it. I'm finally here. Like, let's go. And the first thing I saw when I opened was baptism. And I'm like, yes, that's it. That's what I needed right there. Like, that's next. I know it is. And so just right then and there, I signed up. I went online and I signed up for baptism. And just October, a couple months ago, I got baptized. It was the greatest. My family watched online because they are obviously not here in Amarillo, so they're all on the live chat celebrating with me. And so just kind of took those step by step, you know, and baptized, small groups. After I got baptized, you know, I just was so excited and so on my way, I feel like, to just running full speed, you know, with everything. And then just things started crashing and hitting me like crazy, you know. So I'm a teacher at Travis, and one of the main things was one of my middle schoolers, 13 years old, took his own life. Just one day. Class gown, funny kid. Y'all were there for me. It's hard when you don't have any family here, but y'all became my family. You know, y'all checked in with me after that, and it's easy to say you care about somebody, but to show it differently like that means a lot. I would say just like my mindset on everything has changed, you know. I think it's the little things, you know. My daughter, it's become more of an intentional thing with her, you know. she's asking me more questions, becoming more curious, getting excited to go to church with me, getting excited to go to small group with me sometimes. It's the little things, sharing stories, reading the Bible with her, changing a whole mindset, kind of just more leaning on God more than just, you got this, you're strong, like, let's pray about it type of thing, It's a whole different mindset, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, small groups is where it's at. I would say definitely, like, I love going to church. I love Amarillo Fellowship, the worship, everything. But I feel like getting that really tight connection, with our small group is just, it's what means the most to me, I think.